Let's make this line darker too. So I don't think this looks right without the awning being supported in some way, and this is where I've got these cables that are supporting the awning, and I'm gonna kind of make up where those cables are. So I'm going to put the first one so that it is the same height all the way across. We're going to start like a cable tie is up here. I'm going to say it's right there. And then I want to just draw it connecting to the awning and holding it up like that. Now, that angle that I decided to use was random. I just decided to, draw it at that angle. But I'm going to reuse that angle throughout. I'm going to create 1, 2, 3, 4 of these cables. So in order to get the angles right on the rest of the cables, I need to find the new vanishing point that cable creates. And you can see what I'm doing here is taking the angle that I have and projecting it to a line that runs vertically through that vanishing point left. That's now going to be my vanishing point for these cables to draw those correctly in the top. Now I didn't pay attention, I just kind of randomly placed that, so I want to find out where that is in my drawing. And it looks like it's lining right up with the edge of the door, so I'm going to go ahead and take that as to my advantage and say I want the first cable on this side to be 1 foot over, which I know that's also the 1 foot mark right there, so I'm just going to project that up. So there's my new cable on that side that's attaching to the wall. But the angle of the cable needs to go like this through that vanishing point. And now we have these two evenly spaced cables on either side holding up the awning. So I'm going to space the other two cables about the, evenly distanced from the two. So I'm just going to measure from those 1 foot increments. There's one right there. And there's the 1 foot increment I used. I'm going to go in. We have 1, 2, 3. 13 feet. So if I measure in both directions 6 feet, that will put them about the same distance apart. Did I do that right? No, I want to go 4 feet over, 4 or 5 feet over, because I end up with 3 spaces. Yeah. So I'm going to go over from this point 1, 2, 3 and a half, let's say. So I'm going to make a new mark at 3.5, and then from this line here, which is representing 1 foot increment, I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3 and a half, and then using my measuring point left, I'm going to go through that mark where that 3.5 inch mark is. And you see how it created a little intersection here, and I lost track where I was here. 1, 2, 3.5. There we go. Through the measuring point left again, make a little mark on the page where that is. So that's this one and this one, and we want to just draw a construction line up from there where those cables are going to hit the wall. So I want to draw one of these little dots here and here. That's where the two other new cables are going to be, and then we'll go from the vanishing point for the cables through those dots until they grab onto the awning. There we go. So now we have these evenly spaced awning cables over the awning. And what I'll do is stop right now because I don't want to make this video too long, and I'm going to show you how we can add some other embellishments, and then we'll do another video that shows you how to set this up using your actual plan so that it becomes a realistic 2-point perspective for your projects.